welcome to the first rendition of Old vs. New. Today we have two surprise guests, George Washington and the first President of the United States. Our second guest, the current President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. You both were picked for Old vs. New because, George, you were the first President of the United States and your nation was very different from our current nation. Donald, you were picked because you are the current President. So that gets us to our first question: who is the better president?
This question isn't even up for debate. It is obvious that I, George Washington, the first President of the United States and founding father, declared that
I'm gonna stop you right there. Georgie, the G-Man. I'm the better president by far. I worked at McDonald's and crafted America's best invention, the double cheeseburger.
that doesn't even classify as food. It's way too greasy. Back in my day, we would live off stale, unsalted crackers for rations while fighting wars.
Wrong. The only good crackers are Cheez-Its and Goldfish crackers. I personally like the rainbow ones.
Okay, you guys are getting off track. Just answer the question: who is the better president?
It's obviously me. I led the Constitutional Army to victory in the Revolutionary War and helped create the United States Constitution, and it was the first president of the United States.
Wrong.
What do you mean wrong? All of those are right.
Wrong again. Did you drive a garbage truck and help pick up trash?
I couldn't drive a garbage truck because we didn't even have cars when I was president.
Okay, things are getting heated, so we'll call this a stalemate. Next question: do you prefer current nation or how it was back then?
Well, first of all, I like the old nation.
That's surprising. Continue with this debacle.
Yes, like he said, continue with this popsicle.
That's not what I... never mind.
I like the old nation more because I like the musical Alexander Hamilton.
That's your reason.
Yes, and because I collect old coins. That's it.
That's very disappointing, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but I agree with Donald. But not because of his reasons,
Aw.
but because I dislike how noisy cars are.
Are you saying my reasons are bad?
Okay then, that brings us to our third question: what generation had better food?
As I said earlier, we have better food than your generation. We have tasteful burgers and sweet fruit like an orange.
You look like an orange.
That's rude.
Yes, our food was somewhat mild and plain, but we had amazing crumpets and tea.
So you are British?
Just because I like tea and crumpets does not mean anything.
A British person says what?
What?
Ah, I knew you were British.
That doesn't mean anything.
Okay, that's enough. Fourth question: who had the better transportation?
I like horses more than cars because I like cowboys and I think they're cool.
That's the most idiotic reason ever. I like my generation's transportation because a horse is more reliable than a Honda Civic.
Wrong. Those are the most reliable cars ever.
Okay, final question. This is for George Washington. Everybody has been asking, especially our viewer, like Logan Sharp,
He's British.
are you, George Washington, British?
No!
He's definitely British.
The end.